Thank you, Amita, for taking us through the headlines. Viewers, you're watching Times Now. I'm Meenakshi Upreti. Our top focus is the price pinch for you and me, the Aam Aadmi. The price of CNG has risen from 84 to 86 per kilogram. This is in Mumbai, but obviously in other states also in the past few days, we have seen fuel price hikes and also the CNG and PNG price hikes. But what has happened today is that along with CNG, PNG, that is piped natural gas, that has also become slightly more expensive. The price of PNG has increased by 50 paise effective midnight. The hike is expected to affect nearly 12 lakh CNG powered vehicles in Mumbai's Metropolitan Region, the MMR, including 2.8 lakh auto rickshaws as well. The previous increase came into effect on May 13th and 14th. According to the MGL, the consecutive hikes were necessitated by a sharp increase in gas procurement costs.
We are reporting from Thane's ST Workshop area right outside Mahanagar Gas Limited fuel station, where vehicle owners are waking up to another hike in CNG prices. The price of compressed natural gas CNG has now been increased by 2 rupees per kilogram across the Mumbai Metropolitan Region. Till yesterday, the CNG was being sold at 84 rupees per kg, but now we can see midnight onwards, the consumers are paying 86 rupees per kg. This is the second hike by Mahanagar Gas Limited in just few weeks. Previously on 14th May, it had gone up to 2 rupees. And along with CNG, the piped natural gas used in household has also become costlier by 50 paisa. Now, this increase may appeal small, but on ground, it directly affects lakhs of daily commuters and drivers in Mumbai and nearby areas, including Thane, Navi Mumbai. Heavily, people rely on CNG, auto rickshaws, buses, because it is considered cheaper considering petrol and diesel. And according to the estimates, about 12 lakh vehicles run on CNG in Mumbai Metropolitan Region, including auto rickshaws, government buses and private buses as well. Now, the MGL has stated that the revision was necessary because of higher gas procurement cost, reduced allocation of domestic gas and dependence on expensive imported fuel and depreciation of the Indian rupee. Now, even after the hike, MGL claims that the CNG still remains around 45% cheaper than petrol and 12% cheaper than diesel. But it is definitely affecting the common man.
All right, that was a report by my colleague Richa. In fact, the CNG price shock, viewers. What exactly has happened, how the prices have been increasing? Let's talk about that. May 15th, obviously, it was when we saw a 2 rupee hike. May 17th, 1 rupee. May 23rd, 1 rupee. May 26th, 2 rupee. May 30th, that's today 2 rupees. But obviously, what must be underlined that the hike today, which we were highlighting earlier, it's only in Mumbai. Obviously, these are the figures, the prices, and the steep hike which we have been seeing in the past few days. Richa joining us live on the broadcast. Richa, if you could take us through the sort of reactions which are coming in, if you could talk to some people as well, show us around and also help us understand, how Mumbaikers are coping up with this fresh price pinch.
Well, definitely this is directly affecting the commuters of the entire Mumbai Metropolitan Region. As you can see, the number of vehicles that run on CNG, in fact, most of those are the auto rickshaws that we see across Mumbai city and the Navi Mumbai Thane locality. And there are about 12 lakh vehicles that run on CNG. So that is going to be affected. Since morning, we are seeing long queues outside the CNG pumps. And there are not just the public transportation, but in fact, the government vehicles are also getting affected by that, because the TMC or BMC sewage department, it may be the government's any department, they have many of these CNG vehicles, considering it was cheaper than the diesel and petrol. It was prioritized by the government as well, and that is also going to be affected. And not just the common man, but all the prices of the share autos, the buses, the private buses are also likely to increase, because it is going to affect the auto or taxi drivers. So probably that also we are expecting that the auto rickshaw meter can also go up, and Mumbai city especially relies on the CNG gas, considering the higher prices and the increasing prices in the previous days. So definitely this is affecting the common man.
It's going to affect obviously the common man there in Mumbai and everyone feeling that pinch there. Rucha, thank you for joining us with all these updates. Viewers, let's talk about the fuel price hikes as well, because after 4 fuel price hikes in just 11 days, what's happening? There's a lot of political chatter, political buzz also, because there is a increased political contention over the rising cost of petrol and diesel across the country. Fuel prices have cumulatively gone down, and this has gone up rather by more than 7 rupees per litre, triggering a sharp protest from the opposition. Congress has accused the centre of burdening the citizens, the Aam Aadmi, and also claiming that the government is, quote-unquote, as the Congress calls it, pickpocketing the common man. And now in Karnataka, the Congress is preparing for a massive statewide agitation against the repeated fuel price hikes today. However, India held fuel prices steady for about 78 days. That's something which the government has been underlining, how India's prices did not increase despite the escalating West Asia conflict and the mounting tensions under and around the Strait of Hormuz. And even after the recent revisions, the rise in domestic fuel prices remains significantly lower compared to the spike witnessed in several other countries impacted by the global energy shock. In fact, let's talk about the fuel price hikes and how the world is paying a heavy price, and if India is relatively better off. European Union petrol prices at 179 rupees a litre. This is all conversion in rupees. Diesel at 184. United States 110 and 118. United Kingdom 170 and even 203 rupees when we speak of diesel per litre. Singapore petrol at 178. Diesel, as you can see on the right, at 172 a litre. And obviously for other countries as well, as we are showing the prices in other countries much higher. And amidst this entire continuing uncertainty around the Hormuz, the shipping corridor, India is managing, the government says, to secure critical crude supplies through sustained diplomatic and energy coordination. In a major relief to India's energy security, the Marshall Islands flagged crude oil tanker and it was carrying 270,000 metric tons of crude cargo for India, and that has already crossed the Strait of Hormuz. It is already on its way to Visakhapatnam. So these obviously are the updates coming in. Far as the fuel price hike is concerned, there's a lot of politics also happening on it. This is going to be one of our top stories through the course of the day. As of now, viewers, we're slipping into a short commercial break. News and updates on the other side. Please don't go anywhere.